Hey, good morning. It's me, Kalua. I am drinking my tea talks this morning. So I have been talking quite a bit about, March being this great time to cleanse. It's the emergence of new life, and it's a great time to cleanse out and shed all the old and the heavy and the damp and the all that other stuff to prepare yourself to emerge out. And when I talk about cleansing and detoxing, I talk about it as more than just a physical thing. So the detox is fabulous for cleansing the liver, the kidneys, the blood, heavy metals, all of that stuff. But for me, a big part of drinking tea is also that sitting down with a cup of tea and relaxing, right? So that we're also giving our minds a chance to cleanse. And then even going deeper than that, of course, there's other things besides the tea, looking at the foods that you're eating, unblocking those trapped emotions. Guys, that's a big one. That is like where a lot of our health issues will come up, when you feel like you're doing all those things you're supposed to be doing and you're not seeing results. A lot of times it's our blocked emotions. Using, a detox time to cleanse out the negative thoughts, the things that you're saying to yourself. Man, you would never say those things to your best friend, so be your own best friend, right? And say the things that are kind to yourself so that you can, keep going forward and enjoy yourself and your life. So all of that are the things that I like to incorporate into a good cleanse. It's mind, body, and spirit, right? Just like anything else. But of course, excuse me, coronavirus is like all over the place right now, and I almost don't even want to contribute to talking about it. I'm so sick of hearing about it. But how can you not, right? So, just every day you're seeing more and more messages about, mass cancellations of any kind of public events and people who are working from home and just all of this stuff because we're trying to keep people away from each other and, not be doing, spreading our germs so much, right? And it really reminded me of, okay, let's look at the timing of something like a cleanse or a detox. Hi, Diane. Hi, Debbie. So you guys just joining me. I was just talking about, how I do a cleanse as a whole mind, body, spirit thing. It's not just about the foods and the different things you can cleanse your body. It's also about cleansing those trapped emotions and those negative thoughts that, we're all guilty of. And so the thing about all of these mass cancellations coming from a coronavirus is, on one hand, it is kind of an ideal time to do a cleanse. If you're away from people, your calendar has freed up a little bit. I always think that that's really ideal. If you're going to participate in any kind of cleanse, really take a look at your calendar and try to empty it as much as you can. Try to, pull out the non-essentials, right? So that would be a time for you to focus on you and not the rest of the world, right? Allow yourself to clean and clear and do all of that without having to worry about racing and rushing and running and being somewhere. So on one hand, with all of these cancellations and more remote working and all of this going on, it is an ideal time to participate in a cleanse. Now, that being said, it's also a time to evaluate if that's a good idea for you or not, based on your intuition of your own health. Because for the most part, a lot of times when you participate in a cleanse, you get ill, right? So if you know that you have not been eating well, or that you're just feeling run down, you're not feeling strong, there's a good chance that as soon as you start cleansing, that you'll come down with something, right? What is it? I've heard the term ascension flu, right? Where like as we rise to our next level of something, we get sick. So that happens a lot of times when you've been going through a really stressful time, and you come out of the back end of it, you get sick, right? Because when you're in fight or flight, your body is doing everything it can to keep you going. And then once you get out of fight or flight and your body can relax a little bit, it's like, I'm done, right? I'm gonna take a break. And so a lot of times you will get ill. And especially if you're clearing out toxins, you're clearing out emotions, you're doing all of this stuff, you can get ill. So if you know that you're already feeling run down, that you've been going through a lot of stress, that this would be a time not so much to cleanse out, but to build up. So now do the things that are going to support you. Don't go into that, which I already say anyway, don't go into that whole no pain, no gain mentality of, I'm just going to completely change my diet for a week and I'm going to completely do this for a week and shock the system, right? Really bad time to shock the system. You want to gently nurture the system and build it back up, and maybe use herbs that build up your immunity, using your probiotics to strengthen your immunity, right? Build up that gut flora, all of the things that you would do to build yourself up to avoid getting sick, which could actually end up being a bit of a cleanse anyway, right? So that is just my 2 cents on, what all of this going on around us can tell us about how to, take care of our health and just really be optimal and thriving, so that we're not getting run down, we're not getting sick, and we're not succumbing to, all of the ick around us. So stay safe, stay healthy, and sending you so much love. Thanks for being here today. Bye.